Yeah, well, I hope you're watching some of these noon games. Yeah, of course, I take notes all throughout the day for the Sunday morning season. It's over video, but yeah, Nebraska. Trying to get their first win, only down by 1 point at halftime to Northwestern. Ohio State's only up by 3 points at halftime to Minnesota, and Tennessee's only down by 4 to the barn at halftime. So there's going to be some upsets today somewhere in some of these games, and of course, let's not forget here the formidable Florida Gators, led by what's his name, Dan Mullet. He's a Florida man, losing 21-13 at halftime to Vandy. And really, it should be worse than this. Vandy completely dominated this first half of the game. Florida had like a third and long here at the end of the second quarter, and they threw like a give-up screen pass that went for 80 yards down to like the Vanderbilt 5-yard line. So the Mullet man and the Gators get a field goal here to make it look respectable, at least. It ain't respectable. You're losing. Oh, you're losing to Vandy 21-13 at halftime. Yeah, Florida's back, though. Lou, please take Florida off. The season is over list. Lou, you ain't beat LSU. Hey, this is bad news for LSU, too. This same LSU team almost beat this Florida team. Florida losing, getting really humiliated and annihilated at halftime by Vandy, a team that Georgia just completely dismantled last week. Just a terrible performance by the Gators in the first. Listen, the Gators have no offense. I mean, I've been telling you guys this for weeks and weeks and weeks. Florida has 13 points at halftime. That's about the best first half they've had in any SEC game this year, except Tennessee. And we all know how bad Tennessee is. And Tennessee had 6 turnovers in that game. So Florida has 6 extra possessions. The only reason they scored that many points against them. Look, Florida's not a good team. They're likely to get beat today by the way this is looking, and they're definitely losing in 2 weeks in Jacksonville. Georgia's just going to absolutely roll over them. But listen, stay tuned. Oh, Tennessee! Come on, Vols! Win one for the Gipper. Win one for Lyle! Hashtag quit blaming Dooley. Win one for Lyle. You're only trailing by 3 or 4, 4 points at halftime to a terrible Auburn team. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's see how the second half of these games go. But it's setting up to be one of those days here during football season where some teams really crap to bed. And, of course, that's my favorite part of college football season. Dogs come on at 3:30, so you know I have a halftime video for that and a post-game video. And depending on how some of these early games lose, how some of these early games finish up, I may have to make a video when these early games end around 3 or 3:15 and just laugh at some of you. So, anyway, have a good morning, though.